All right, so please, if you're just joining us, please mute your mic. Very advisable, please. Once you just come in, please mute your mic, please. Please, I might kick people out who their mic cannot muted, please. So, okay, now we can see that we have seen what Bitcoin have done so far. So I was trying to say something before that. Those of you in the group where we trade Bitcoin, if you look closely, we started trading Bitcoin when, as of September, that was when Bitcoin, I we saw a very dramatic move in Bitcoin, which um, whenever Bitcoin is going down, I I like I don't mind if it's going up and making money. All right, so the beginning of September. You can see it right here. This is the beginning of September. So the 1st of September, I saw Bitcoin falling, and that was the month I decided to to come in, like to bring every other person on board, and that was the month I saw Bitcoin fall. I was like, wow, okay. So, but before then, I traded all through this point, and you can see that was where I made around 30% monthly, somewhere around 25 to 30% monthly, because you can see this big push in Bitcoin. One big push is from 10,800 to 12,000. You can see that's like that's over 5% push. We see it fall back down again. It does the same thing. We see it falls back down again, does something smaller, see it come down again, and we see it now move up high again. So I kind of hit a lot of percentage during this period. But at the beginning of September, price went down, and we begin to trade. That was when trade was kind of squeezed. We can see it right here. So then I was trying to let you guys know that it's all about a waiting game. So we saw all this squeeze. We also tried in this squeeze right here. Let me zoom in. We can call it squeeze, or we can call it consolidation. Consolidation. So with this consolidation right here, we managed to pull out 30% before October. We managed to pull out 30% before October. In the month of October, we managed to pull out 15%. It was around 15%. We closed September. You can see how squeezed it is. We didn't see a lot of opportunities like here, but we tried. We managed it and we made some money. And as of October 1st, what we now see is we also made 15%, which we just concluded. I think a lot of people joined us on October. We concluded 15% right there. And from October, late October, October 20th or so, we started seeing a very big push up in Bitcoin, because you can see all the analysis. I tried to leave all the analysis um, since we begin to trade, to show you guys that there are so many analyses I did, like the arrows. I've take those ones out, but this one is just to show you guys how everything has planned out, how we predict almost every movement Bitcoin made. So we can see the tight squeeze at this point. I emphasized so much about this squeeze. Then we saw the tight squeeze, we saw double bottom. Was like, guy, let's buy, and we bought around 10,800. Some of us around 10,600, and we saw price push to this point. This was the point we kind of messed up a little bit. It lost us, and each time Bitcoin makes me mess up, like I mess up the signal, then I know that there is a consolidation. It happened also a few days ago. So now we saw this here, and when I knew it was a consolidation, it was respecting this consolidation we had here, I knew Bitcoin we shoot back up. Then we bought Bitcoin back from, okay, we bought Bitcoin back from this point. We're waiting for it to cross this resistance. We saw it cross this resistance, and now we can see the push, the big push, which I think made a lot of money for us, gave us a lot of percentage. We see this big push. All right. So, but one thing there is, in Bitcoin trading, whenever we see big push up like this, I'm kind of happy because we're making money. But on the other side, I'm sad because we are making little amount of it. So now Bitcoin, let me explain that Bitcoin is around current price of Bitcoin is around 16,000 right now, or maybe 15,900 or 800. But if Bitcoin moves from 15,000, now every 1,000 points you get 5%. So if Bitcoin moves from 10,000 to 11,000, you've made 5%. So now if Bitcoin moves from 15,000 to 20,000, that's 25%. 25% is what you can make if Bitcoin goes up and down. If it goes up like 5%, comes down like 5%, goes up like 5%. So if Bitcoin is consolidating between 10,000, 11,000, 10,000, 11,000, if it does that in a month 5 times, you're gaining what you will gain if Bitcoin moves from 15,000 to 20,000. So you can see. So and on the other side, whenever I see Bitcoin falling, honestly, I won't lie to you. Whenever I see Bitcoin falling, I'm happy because we will surely buy back. And on the other side, if it's falling, I am not kind of happy because I don't know, because it's falling. But on the bright side, it's falling because we will buy back very soon. So now this brings me to this current point, the beginning of November. You can see where November began. November began with price at 13,200. I'm very I can remember that very vividly. After this consolidation, you see price, yeah. So I think we bought around here again, and we saw price shoot up. So now we saw price shoot up to 16k, just touch 16k and fall back down. Now I didn't see. Let me zoom in. I didn't see it falling down, but I saw this drop. Now if you guys can remember, yeah, I said let's swap, let's sell. Somebody in the group was crying because he didn't sell when I said sell. He was like, let's sell after 30 minutes. And sadly Bitcoin waits for no one and it fall down to this point. So now this is the point where Bitcoin broke a very important buy trend. Now this is it. Whenever price is on a buy trend and it breaks a buy trend, that's like a whole new buy on its own. So I have been waiting for this whole new buy for a very long time, and here it is today. We are going to see Bitcoin break this resistance of 16k, which we see it touch 16k, touch 16k here, almost touch 16k here, and now this is the third one. And in the rules of forex, whenever price touch a certain point 3 times, it's either it reverse or it breaks that point. So but now this is for sure a buy signal, because we can see it from here. We can see it from here that price for sure it's going to buy. We can see how sell is not really doing the job, buy is taking over. So as for this point, I can remember clearly, like I was saying, we saw a descending triangle, and now price broke to this point, now reach this point and bounce back. You see this line. If I'm to show you from this side, if I'm to show you from this side, you can see the line right here. You can my I don't know, I'm not using this from my laptop, I'm using it from a very small tablet. So and it's overworked, it's like my working tablet, so it's overworking. You can see all these tabs and other things running. So now this is what I'm trying to show you guys. You can see this buy trend. This is the buy trend I was talking about. Now we see Bitcoin broke it. Now if Bitcoin price comes back down, then we are looking for a whole new sell to this point. So but now it didn't break it, it rebounds. That means it's showing you a retest. And whenever we see a retest, there's a new. So all what I'm trying to say here is that there are so many signals, so many patterns, so many um so many signals telling us that price is going to buy up very soon, very big. So now this is the buy trend I was talking about. So back to this more vivid one. So many people missed this sell, and I told them to wait. it's going to come back up. Price went back up. I think, yeah, we bought again from here, but we didn't see. We bought again from here. We bought at this tip. This was where we fucked up. I was supposed to wait, but you can't be perfect. So we bought at this tip here. I was hoping it's going to break. Then I took the risk and we saw it fall down again. And we see it. Yeah, you guys all know from this point. I did the analysis and I told you guys it's going to come back up. And boom, yeah, it is today. So now what's going to happen next is very, very easy. What's going to happen next is not that hard. We can see this top right here. We can draw it like this because this is the higher eye and the higher eye, and we can see this one kind of breaking it. And if there's anything we're going to see, price is going to sell maybe this night, all right, maybe by 11. Now this is his note very well. Bitcoin is BTC USD. That means there are two pairs we are trading here, Bitcoin and USD. So for an unknown reason, at 11:30 p.m. Now we just clocked. Okay. Now at 11:30 p.m. Plus one GTM. That's almost London time. At 11:30 p.m. we always see Bitcoin move very fast. So I don't know what's actually backing that up, because actually Bitcoin has no central market. So now, if it happens that Bitcoin moves very fast around 11:30 p.m., also around 2:30 or 1:30, um, 2:30 or 1:30, yeah, p.m., we also see Bitcoin moves very fast. That's because of the USD. That's when the US market is always open. So, but on this other side of 11:30 p.m. in the night, I really don't know what's going on there. So, but all right, guys. So now what we're seeing here is still looking like a flat top. Okay, if it's not a flat top, if it's this slant I just drew here, that means we've seen price break it. Now what we're expecting price to do is to retest. So, but now price can either retest above, like up, down, then up again, or price can actually retest below. I think I saw something that looks like a retest on 30 minutes. So, but price can retest below, maybe around 11 p.m. today, or move above. So, but now, guys, just watch it around 11 p.m. today. That's few hours from now, like 2 hours from now. Watch very well. You're going to see the price of Bitcoin either retest and continue a buy. All right. So, that is it. This is what Bitcoin actually will do for now. So quickly, the video is getting long. I think we're 12 minutes. So I'm going to post this video on YouTube for anybody that misses it out. So now I want to show you guys what we are on. Now we have seen where Bitcoin is. We are seeing that Bitcoin is going to buy further to the moon. Now let's look at 1 day analysis and let's see how far Bitcoin will buy, and is Bitcoin overbuying. So now this is the highest Bitcoin have been in a very long period of time. I think this is the highest Bitcoin have been in the last four, if I'm not right, if I'm not wrong, I mean, maybe in the last 2 years or 3 years. So we can see where Bitcoin price is, and if you look below, you can see December 13 December of 2017. I can remember this day very, very, very clear. We start seeing Bitcoin drop, and that was we saw Bitcoin moving up, I mean, and that was 2016, late 2016, when Trump was just elected. And as of January, the first thing we heard from Trump is, I'm going to fall down Bitcoin. And yeah, he did it. And we saw Bitcoin coming down and keep dropping, dropping, dropping. So now we have Joe Biden in the building, and Bitcoin is at that same point where Joe Biden can say, I will drop Bitcoin. I will see Bitcoin drop. So, but before Joe Biden will come up on 20th of January, when he will be the president, we are seeing Bitcoin somewhere around this top or even more. We're seeing it around 20k or even more. All right. So now, as of November, my prediction here is, now we can see Bitcoin leaving. I've just explained that like a few minutes ago. We can see Bitcoin leaving that point. So we're expecting Bitcoin to buy from now till November 30. we're expecting Bitcoin now to buy up to 19,000 or 20,000. That's like another um another 25 percent guarantee for us, waiting for us out there. So, but now you guys should be happy enough. Now, any sell we see, all right, let's take advantage of that sell. So, if we sell 4 times before price gets to 20,000, that is we are going to accomplish somewhere around 10% 4 times before the general 25% we're going to see. So we can actually make, instead of 25%, we can actually make 40 to 45% if we see if we take advantage of the sell. So now I try to compare how the characteristics of how Bitcoin shoots up from this point and shooting up from this point. Now we tell you I didn't see too much similarity. What happened here is Bitcoin moving like magic. You can see November November 3rd, 2017. Okay, let's say 1st of November 2017 shoots up from 8,000 to 20,000 in just 3 weeks. You can see 18 December there. Okay, let's say in just 6 weeks. Okay, now and we also saw it was actually hard for it to drop, but we also saw the drop. So, but now while it was shooting up, I didn't really see what Bitcoin here is doing. Now we are seeing more opportunity. We see it shoot up, consolidate, shoot up, consolidate here. Now it's going to shoot up to this point, somewhere around 17,000, consolidate again, then before it shoots up to 20,000, and then we're going to wait if enemies of Bitcoin will come back again. Then if no enemies of Bitcoin, then we are now expecting Bitcoin to be on a whole new level, then it's going to be hard for me to actually tell you the price of Bitcoin, because Bitcoin has no resistance above. That's one of the fear of every trader. When price is on a whole new level, like Nasdaq did that a lot this year, and gold was on a whole new high. It was very hard for we to be able to predict the price. All right, guys, so it's 17-minute video for those on YouTube, and I'm going to continue this video for those in the Zoom.